Yo, what's up, people? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. Sitting at home right now. I'm pretty damn bored. Um, didn't really have much to do. I had contemplated going to Florida again today. Maybe hit the flea market to see what kind of fragrances they had, and also maybe hit Marshalls. But I decided not to because it's really not worth the money, as far as like I'll end up having to put gas in my truck, and then my fat ass is gonna want to eat. Um, and then I might get there, I might find something I want, so that's more money I'm gonna spend. So I just chose not to do it today. I did get invited to come to a track meet at one of our local high schools up the street, um, which actually is a rival school from the one I went to. But I actually played 1 year for that high school also when I was younger. I was in 8th grade, and the middle school I went to didn't have a football or basketball team. So you either had to play for Brunswick High or Glen Academy. And being that that school zone divide was right in between where I lived, I ended up having to play for Brunswick High. But then the school zone changed, which made me have to go to Glen Academy when I graduated from middle school. So I got a chance to meet guys from both schools, play with them. So that's one reason why I know a lot of people around here. A lot of great guys from both high schools. So I get kind of torn between the two. I played about 2 years. I played my 10th and 11th grade year for Glen Academy, and 8th grade I just played for the JV for Brunswick High. And sometimes I get torn in between the two, but Glen Academy is really where my heart is at. But no disrespect to the Brunswick High guys, much love to them also. But I went to the track meet, watched the kids run track. Which some of those kids are pretty good. I mean, all of them are good, but you know the standout ones. So pretty good. It did start getting a little warm out there, so I chose to leave. I stopped by Ulta to see what they had, and Ulta's gotten so bad to the point that they don't even have tester strips. And the girl, I asked her for some, and which all it is cut up paper. Like, y'all don't have paper in the back that y'all could cut up. You know, like, that's ridiculous. And she said, oh, well, the truck hasn't came in yet, and all you got to do is go to, like, the dollar store or something and get some cheap paper, cut, you know. But it is what it is. It's not my store, so they really didn't have much that I haven't seen. There was a Gucci fragrance. And before y'all jump in and ask me, excuse me, before y'all jump in and ask me what Gucci fragrance it was, I don't know. All I know is that it was in a small black box, and it had 2 gold G's on it. And it didn't say Gucci guilty. It didn't say Gucci envy. It didn't say Gucci none of that. It just said Gucci. That's all it said. Black box, kind of like this YSL box. And it just had the 2 G's on the front. And down here at the bottom, it just said Gucci. It didn't say Gucci Pour Homme or Gucci whatever. So I think I found it online. And it actually said when I saw it in TJ Maxx, which is one reason why I wanted to know what exactly it was. Was it a men's or a women's fragrance? I didn't purchase it yesterday. And I know y'all already know what I'm going to say. So since I didn't get it, 2 other fragrances yesterday. And when I went to Ulta today and I saw that same fragrance, and it was in the men's department, because at TJ Maxx I thought it was a woman's fragrance, because online it said it was a woman's fragrance, the exact same box and bottle. But I passed on it. So the lady at Ulta told me it was a men's fragrance. I automatically ran back to TJ Maxx to go get it because it was only $40, and at Ulta it was like $60. for the same size bottle. I went back, and of course, you know what happened. It was gone. So I'm slapping the shit out of myself. If I had some baby powder right now, I'd slap my goddamn self. But disappointed in that one. I let another fragrance slip away from me. But with that being said, what I put on this morning when I went to the track meet was La Nuit de l'Homme. And I'm pretty sure you guys already know about YSL. They make some damn good fragrances. And this is, I think, by far the sexiest fragrance that they have on the market that I know of. Just gorgeous fragrance, man. Very gorgeous. I'm not, whoa, that like to been disastrous. God damn. I don't like the top on this thing because it's like damn near the double the size of the bottle, if not the same size almost. It's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Very attractive fragrance. My only problem is the projection does not last long. I might get hour and a half of decent projection, and then after that it's a skin scent, in which I've had this on since what, about 8, 9 something this morning, maybe close to 10, and it's going on 3. So it's a skin scent. I mean, I barely can smell it on my skin right now, but off my shirt, it's still on there. It's just not as loud as it was when I first put it on. So I will have to reapply this before I go to the movies tonight. But it, for the most part, is a great smelling scent. Women love it. It's very attractive, especially if someone gets a whiff of it when you walk past or you're intimate with somebody and they're on you or next to you. I've already done a review on this, but I'm going to give y'all a quick synopsis. It says that this is a men's woody spicy cologne with aromatic, warm spicy, fresh spicy, woody, and floral main accords. That is a lot of spicy. And it's not that spicy, to be honest with you. I get more sweet than I get spicy. Released in 2009. Cardamom. Top note leads to lavender, bergamot, and Virginia cedar in the mid notes. Caraway and vetiver base notes. Best for fall and winter evening wear. Moderate sillage and long-lasting longevity. Pretty decent fragrance, like I said. I like it a lot. This was a mistake purchase because I was buying L'Homme by YSL, which is the one that looks the gold looking color, and it's like a clear bottle, but it looks like it has like a gold or looking color. How I picked up the wrong box and not paying any attention, I don't know. It was a bonehead move, but I ended up buying an even better fragrance because I heard L'Homme was one that didn't last as long, but it smelled amazing. So it is what it is. I got it. The atomizer is not bad at all. I'll spray a little bit in the box just to let you guys see. That's damn good. Smells so nice, man. You do get sweetness. You do get a little spice. It just smells amazing, man. I mean, if you don't get attention when you have this fragrance on, something is wrong. Let's see what you're saying. Parfumes Vintage Suave is a clone of. It's close to. Henry Jr. It's pretty damn good, man. Um, my suggestion to you, if you really want to get your nose on it sooner than later, go to your local Ulta if you have one, or if you have a Belks or Saxton or Macy's. I'm pretty sure they have it because this is still a popular fragrance. Um, you can go to any one of those stores and they should have a bottle of it, a tester bottle. You can always get a sniff of it because, like I said, I just went to Ulta and they have them on their shelves, tester bottles. Also, if you didn't know, I don't know what exactly the types of fragrances that JCPenney sells, but they are going out of business. And I don't know if it's nationwide because they have went bankrupt from what I understand. But you guys might want to start checking out JCPenney's either website or go to their local stores if you have one and check out their fragrances because their stuff should be they should start to mark down a lot of stuff, so you may be able to find some decent fragrances there for cheap. I know I'm gonna make sure I go and try to keep track and see if I can catch some of that good stuff. But um, I just really wanted to let you guys know that I goofed up again and let another fragrance get away from me. That Gucci fragrance, I really wanted it. Uh, I almost bought Boss Bottle. What is it? Boss Bottle by Night or some shit like that. And I actually watched Robe's '08 video on it, which was a pretty old video because he looked young as hell and different in that video. But watching his review, it made me not get it because he said it's not worth the money. CK2 is another fragrance that I had a chance to buy a while back from TJ Maxx, and I just never bought it because at the time people were, saying such horrible things about the Calvin Klein fragrances, saying that they don't last long, that they suck, and yada yada yada. And I have a few Calvin Klein fragrances, which to me are pretty good. I'm not a fan of Eternity Intense, but I do have Reveal. I have uh, CK Into You. I have CK1 Shock. And I think I have something else. I'm not sure what it is, but those are all pretty decent, uh, except for the Eternity one. I'm not too thrilled about that one, but I have it. Um, I think they have one called Air, and there's another one, an Aqua version also. But I don't know if I smell those yet. I may have, but I just didn't waste the time even bothering trying to get them. So yeah, I went there and tried to buy a fragrance today. Excuse me, guys. Went there and tried to buy a fragrance today, and it just did not work out for me. Um, I'm contemplating going to the mall right now. It's right across the street from here, just to see if the guy from Perfume World has anything new, or is there anything that I can get my hands on. I just don't want to pay full retail for a fragrance. And J.C. Penney's is actually over there also. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now. You're welcome, Henry. Swim Master Mike. Yo, cheap ass. That's me. Yes, I do have Reveal, and I actually like Reveal a lot. I've only worn it once. That is a super sweet, syrupy type fragrance. That shit will give your ass a headache, and it will choke the fuck out of everyone around you if you overspray that shit. All right, y'all, don't start asking me all these goddamn questions today, because y'all know how I get. I'll start talking about fragrances, and then I'll start pulling out all this shit, and then all of a sudden I got my little ass table is full of stuff. So, yes, I have CK Reveal, and if you like sweet fragrances, pick it up. But if you're not into syrupy, heavy, sweet fragrances, please don't go buy this unless you just want it in your collection. But this thing is super sweet, but it smells amazing. It is very sexy. It's very attractive. Around the right people, I think women find this very attractive. I think I got a few compliments when I wore this once. The one time I did wear it, I should say. It smells great. Very sweet. Um, and I think I paid like 15 or 20 bucks for this. So I think it's worth the money. Calvin Klein, if he didn't do anything else right, he did right with this one. CK Reveal to me is a damn good fragrance. So if you don't have it, pick it up if you see it. And I think this came from TJ Maxx. Calvin Klein Eternity for Men Intense. Not a bad fragrance. The only reason why I bought the Intense version over the regular Eternity is because people always hype up the Intense version of every damn thing, saying that the Intense version lasts longer, it performs better, yada yada yada. And I fell for the okie doke and bought it. And I really wasn't a fan of the original Eternity either. All I get, and I don't know what the notes are in this, but what I'm smelling is a grapefruit, a real ripe, sweet grapefruit, mainly the pink grapefruit, and somebody took baby powder and squeezed the juice from the grapefruit in a bowl and put baby powder in it and stirred that shit up and rubbed it all over their skin. It doesn't smell bad. For some reason, I'm just not a fan of this Eternity for Men Intense. I have worn it once. It was okay. It's not. I don't think it's worthy enough to garner compliments. Then I picked up this one, in which I thought the box and the bottle presentation was pretty cool. This is CK Into You. CK Into You. And this one is more of like a summer and springtime type scent. It's fresh, crisp, something you can spray on out of the shower. It's very nice. I like it. A lot of people don't talk about this. I have done a video on it. Now, I will say this is nothing outstanding. This is not going to like break the internet. Oh my God, this is the greatest scent ever. No, it's not anything like that. But for a casual spring and summertime type scent, you just want something you can spray on and go without trying in there and pick and choose what kind of fragrances you want to wear for the day. Like I always do, and it makes me late every fucking morning because I gotta stand there and figure, okay, if it's cool outside, in which I stick my head out the door, if it's cool outside, then I need to wear something stronger and heavier. If it's warm outside, then I need to wear something airy and light, maybe, you know. And I hate doing that every morning. And I got to the point where you have to treat yourself like you did when you were in school back when you were younger. You have to pick your clothes out and lay them out the day before or the night before. That's what I have to do with fragrances. I have to stand there and pick and choose what I want to wear for the day, and ahead of time. Sometimes I don't do it. I just go ahead and go to sleep, but for the most part, it takes me about 10-15 minutes to actually figure out what I want to wear for the day. But this is one you can actually spray on. You can wear it to the gym. You can wear it to, just go do something casual, like go eat some wings with your homeboys, or like I wouldn't wear this with my girl on a date. If I wanted to wear something on a date out of these, YSL would work. CK Reveal would work. But I wouldn't do this one. Maybe if y'all were going to, like, I don't know, just hang out, go bowling or shoot some pool or something, and you just wanted to spray on something real quick, this would be good for that. It actually smells pretty nice to me. It smells a lot better than that Eternity Intense crap. And the one that people hyped up the most, that was a surprise to me, and this one also came from TJ Maxx, as did all of these except for YSL. But I've seen a lot of reviews on this one. A lot of people throw this fragrance into their top 10 or top whatever, or it becomes an honorable mention for some top something. This is CK1 Shock. Very nice, sweet tobacco. Has pretty decent projection, pretty decent longevity. I actually like this fragrance. A lot of people talk shit about the bottle. They say it's kind of juvenile because it's like graffiti and it says Shock, whatever, the lime green or whatever that is. I give two fucks about what this bottle looks like, as long as this juice performs. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to spray this on at home anyway. So who the fuck is going to see the bottle? I never understood why people sit and say, oh, I don't like the bottle presentation because it don't look good. The bottle looks like, it looks like such and such. And like, who the fuck cares? Like, nobody's going to see this fucking bottle when you spray this on before you leave your house. Like, stop being a dumbass. Anyway, I think my speaker is about to die. So I am going to end this video. Let me see what comments I had first. Aqua Amari, Swim Master Mike. That's what's up, man. I need to get my hands on that because I think I've smelled it in Ulta and I like it, but I can't get my hands on it. Which Armani code do you like the most? The only one I have is Profumo. I think I've smelled some of the other ones, the other flankers to it, and they're pretty nice also, but I think Profumo is probably my favorite. Unfortunately, I'm working and can't chill in here. What do you think about Harden dropping 61? I saw that this morning, and I am ecstatic for James Harden. He deserves everything that he is getting and doing right now. The only thing he needs is to win a championship. And he does this every year for the past few years. He has some hellified games. Hold on, let me plug this up. Alright. Can y'all still hear me? Because I don't know if my speaker kicked out or what. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Okay. So, yeah. I like James Harden. I like him a lot, and he is one of my favorite players. A lot of times, I do think he travels, especially on that step back shot that he takes. But if the refs ain't calling it, it is what it is. But I didn't really think that nobody would get close to what Kobe did. Um, that game he had like that. But James Harden is a hell of a player, man, and um, I didn't watch the actual game. I just watched it on SportsCenter this morning, and I was ecstatic for him. I like James Harden ever since he was in OKC, and I hated when he left. That sucked because I thought that was the demise of OKC. They really could have, if they could have stuck together and found a way to implement him into the starting lineup some kind of way instead of coming off the bench, I think it would have worked out better for OKC. But, that's in the past and it will never happen again. Not with those guys anyway. I don't think we'll ever see Westbrook, Durant, and Harden together again, except in maybe an all-star game or some shit like that. But then they're all on. I would love to, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm happy for him. That's the joy of having so many to choose from. You're exactly right, Henry M. Um, I have almost 200 fragrances. I think the last time I counted, I was at like 190 something. So I could be pushing 200 right now because I just bought what? I bought two yesterday, three, four. I could be at about 200 right now. I have to count them all again and see. Minus two because I shipped off two to one of my subscribers. But yeah, I have so many to choose from, and I like the fact that I have so many. It just sucks at the fact that I know I'll probably be dead before all of these are gone. I have so many right now. I don't think I would even make it through half of these fragrances unless I use them like every single day. But Armouth Craze is one that's hard to get your hands on. I want it also, and I've been trying to get my hands on it for a while now, and it's always out of stock. And I think when they said that it was supposed to be a clone of Pegasus by who makes that? Parfums de Marley or some shit like that. I can't think of who it is, but um, when they said that, I think that's when everything skyrocketed because people like clones and people like fragrances that smell just as good as the original, and you know it just is what it is. And I want it also. I want to smell it bad. I found a craze when I was in Savannah, but it wasn't the one that I want. It was the other craze by Armouth. So I didn't get it. And plus the price was fucking inflated like a motherfucker. So to me it wasn't worth it. But if I can get my hands on the regular Armouth craze, the one that smells like Pegasus, then I'm all in. Let's see. How long does it usually take you to choose your scent of the day, having so many? I try to rush through it in the morning time, but it usually don't work out. So if I'm leaving the house, it only takes me like maybe 10 minutes to get to work from where I live. Um, if it's like 5:30 and I have to be there at 6, I'm kind of rushing myself trying to say, okay, well, if it's cool outside, I need to wear a cool weather fragrance. If it's warm outside, then I need to wear something else. If it's how am I feeling today? Am I feeling like a handsome, sexy guy? Or if I'm just feeling like a regular dude and I don't really care, or something like that. It usually takes me about at least 15 to 20 minutes to find a fragrance. And I know my friend, she is here sometimes in the morning and she'd be like, "Oh my God, will you please hurry up?" And I'm like, "Bro, you can go. Like, go ahead. You got to get your kids to school so you can leave. Just let me do this." Like, I don't want to pick up a fragrance and then get to work and not be satisfied with it because I can't turn around and come back. So I got to make sure that I'm going to be happy with what this fragrance smells like. I take into consideration if people are going to like it, if it's going to be appealing to somebody, because you never know, you know. So about 15, 20 minutes. Today it didn't take me that long because um, when I put my clothes on, I already saw that I was going to be fresh from what I picked out. And I knew that I was going to be around a lot of females at this track meet. So I grabbed something. I know that the wind, it was a little bit of a breeze. I knew the wind was going to be picking up. So I sprayed on YSL, a lot of weed cologne. And, I didn't get any compliments, but, it is what it is. My kids will have to fight over mine when I bump off. And just to let y'all see, I got my OG shirt on. That's a regular old plain tee with OG. Some little gold flakes, sprinkles or whatever on it. And I got my gold shorts on that match the shirt. Got my gold watch on. And fucking comfortable today. I got my Nike flip-flops on. And this is really an outfit I've had for a little while now. I actually popped the tags on it today. I've had it for a few months. I just never went to the store and found any shoes to go with it. I actually got on my comfortable Nike joints that I've had for some years. And I noticed these shoes are so comfortable, being that they're worn in. My ex-girlfriend used to grab my shoes and put them on and walk all over the place with them. Her kids used to put my shoes on. My kids used to wear my shoes, especially my daughter. My ex-wife used to wear them. Like, so many feet done been in these slides, man. And it's actually time to retire these motherfuckers. But, they so comfortable, man. But I need to find me some shoes. I really wanted them gold and white Jordans to go with this outfit, but I'm not really big into Jordans like I used to be anymore. I'm getting older now, and I like more grown man type shit. So, see, I turned my girl into a frag nut too. I bought L'Aventure. It's a knockoff of Aventus for her. Nice. Now she rocks Silver Mountain Water. Stole my shit. Yeah, that's usually what happens. My friend, let me show you what she likes. So this is another cheapie that I did a review on not too long ago, and I ordered this one actually. And this is from the House of Diesel, and it's Diesel Plus Plus Masculine. And it has this little milk carton type vibe to it. But this smells very nice. I actually sprayed this on the other night, and she wasn't in the video, but you could hear her in the background, in the background saying that she liked this one over the other one that she used to like. And I told her last night that they have a women's version to this, and she wants it. And I think it's like $12, $13, or $14, so I may just order it for her. But yeah, she's pretty much starting to turn into a frag head also, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not mad at her. I just know she can't wear any of my shit. I haven't done a how and where to apply fragrances video. I actually have talked about it in one of my older videos after I reviewed a fragrance. And something is smelling good. I don't. Oh, that's YSL. I sprayed it on the box. That's what I'm smelling. Um, there's so many different variations of where to spray fragrances on your body, and a lot of people, even Joy said it, to spray it on your pulse points, like behind your ears, on your wrists, and stuff like that. But I've also heard that that's not a good idea because pulse points generate heat. I mean, your body generates heat, period. But pulse points generate heat, and it makes the fragrance go away faster. So somebody else said to spray it on the back of your hand. If you're gonna spray it, you can spray it like in the crease of your arm, but I don't think that's a good place either. Um, but I usually just spray it on the backs of both my hands. I spray it on my arms. Uh, I hit the back of my neck. I still do behind my ears because if a woman gets close to me, like around my head, neck, or ear area, she's gonna smell it. I don't spray the front of my neck. Yeah, I used to, but that's not a good idea because it's constantly going into your face, into your nose, and you become, what is it, nosmic or anosmic, whichever one it is, and you can't smell it. Like your nose gets used to it and you can't pick up on it. So when you think it's gone, somebody else will still be smelling it. And I'm bad about that, like continuously spraying on shit throughout the day. If I can't smell it, it ain't there. But everybody else around me can still smell it. So, and of course, spray it on your shirt. And make sure it's not a dark colored fragrance on a white shirt like this because it's going to stain. I usually go for clear fragrances when I have on a white shirt. Or if I do spray a dark fragrance, I hold it further away from my shirt, not directly onto it, so it'll mist onto my shirt. But that's pretty much how I do it. Yeah, that's where I used to get my Jordans from. I used to go to St. Augustine in Florida and buy Jordans at the Nike outlet because a lot of stores around here don't have a size 15. I wear a 15. Depending on the shoe, I can wear a 14. If it's a Timberland, I can wear a 13 because Timberlands are made big as fuck. But I wear a size 15, which is my true size. And a lot of stores don't carry 15s unless you order them from their website. And I finally ran into Ross a few years back and started buying Jordans, but they really haven't had any shoes in there that I like. And if they did, they were like a size 17 or a 18 or something like a 13. Like I can't wear that. So I used to buy a lot of Jordans from Ross back in the day. So I get what you're saying. They got a pair in there right now, but I don't like them because they look generic. They don't look like real Jordans. They look generic. I get other try things. A little shirt action helps too. I think it sticks to clothes. Have a good one. Time to feed these kids. All right, man. That's what's up. Yeah. On the shirt, is always a good idea. If you have a fragrance that is real strong, like say take shit. Take these four for our powerhouse fragrances. So Armani Code Profumo is a powerhouse. Coach for Men is a powerhouse. Valentino Uomo Intense is a powdery powerhouse. And probably the most powerful fragrance I have in my collection right now that I can think of offhand, and I sprayed this on the box the day I got it and it's still strong, is Bentley for Men Intense. And if you ever want to spray on something that is strong, a powerhouse fragrance like these four, you can also spray it on your undershirt or on your bare chest underneath your shirts. So something like this, you probably would only need like 2 sprays because it is powerful. Trust me. I hit myself maybe one on the back of the neck and one on the front, and that's it. That is it. That's all you need. Or you can just do one spray and just test it and see how it goes. That one spray behind the neck, that's it. Or one spray on the chest and that's it. The rest of these you may need maybe 2 sprays, 3 at the max, including the Armani Code Profumo. I know Coach for Men for sure is one I sprayed on kind of heavy the first time I wore it, and the girl I was with said that it was starting to give her a headache until it dried down, and then she said she loved it. So that, I think I did like 6 sprays. I did 1 behind each ear, 1 on the back of the neck. I hit my wrist, and then I think I hit my shirt a couple of times. So about 6 sprays, and that was way too much. And I'll be sure to do a full video on applying fragrances, but I want to do some more homework on it first. I'll watch a few other videos and see what other people say, because I do value some of those other reviewers' opinions and points of view, and I'll come up with my own synopsis. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on and let y'all know that your boy fouled up again and let another fragrance get away from him. I may go to the mall in a little bit. I may not. I'm really not feeling up to it. I just want to lay down and take a nap right now because I got to go to the movies tonight, and that'll be about 10 o'clock. So I need to really get me a nap in. I'm not, I don't really need to buy nothing else right now. Oh, that reminds me before I go. I don't like to I don't like to do things without telling you guys, especially when it comes to fragrances. I ordered 2 fragrances from the House of Zara, and I'm not going to tell you what 2 they are until they get here. So just know, and I mean, you guys can take guesses. You can comment all day if you want to and guess and see if you can figure out what 2 fragrances I ordered. And if you want to make it into a game, we can make it into a game. And the person who guesses the 2 fragrances that I ordered from the House of Zara will possibly win either a sample of a fragrance they're choosing from my collection, or no, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the sample bottle. Because I was going to say I'll give away a bottle, but if I give away one, it's going to be of something that I really don't care for, and it's probably going to be something cheesy or cheap that I really, don't need. But I'll give you guys a sample of any fragrance in my entire collection, and it'll probably be, I'll try to be fair and do a bottle this size if possible. If I can empty out another one of these pretty soon, or yeah, I'm gonna make it fair. I'll give away a sample of a bottle this size of any fragrance in my collection. If you guys are interested in anything, which means you're going to have to do your homework. That means you're going to have to go back and watch my video of my collection, and anything that you see, let me know in the comment section. Whenever you guys, if I look on and see that someone has chosen correctly the 2 fragrances that I ordered, not 1, I ordered 2. So if you can pick the 2 that I ordered, you think I ordered, and they're correct, that person will win a sample of any cologne that I have in my collection, period. I don't care how much it costs, how much, how little, how much I value that fragrance. I don't give a shit if I'm down to the last little bit. It's yours. So a sample bottle of any fragrance I have, if you can guess what 2 fragrances I ordered from Zara. And one person already knows, because me and this person talked about it. I want to be fair, and I have to exclude that person. So if you know who you are, I'm not going to say his name. If you know who you are, you have to be excluded from this contest, because you already know what 2 fragrances I ordered. Me and you already talked about this. And I think you ordered the same, you ordered one of the same fragrances I ordered. So you're excluded from this contest. But everyone else is fair game. Please, no cheating. So just because you're excluded from the game, don't mean go on and tell other people that I ordered yada, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And then, you know what I'm saying, they come up with the answer. And how will I know? I won't, but it is what it is. So guess whatever 2 fragrances it is you think I ordered, you get a sample of any fragrance I have in my collection. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Let me check these comments once more. Nothing on here.